On the world map, there are places so small they're almost invisible. But there is one island not listed in travel guides, not a place anyone wishes to visit, and those who dared to set foot on it almost never returned to tell the story. It has many names: the Forbidden Island, the Eye of the Storm, or simply the blank spot on the nautical chart. Here, compasses spin endlessly, electronics die without reason, cameras capture nothing but blurred, distorted frames. And strangest of all, the clock, humanity's most loyal witness to passing time, simply stops. This is the place where people believe time does not operate like it does in the rest of the world. In the 1,970 seconds, a group of Japanese fishermen on an unusual voyage recorded the coordinates of a nameless island. As they drew near, the sky suddenly turned a heavy gray. A cold wind swept across, and the sea became unnaturally calm, like nature itself had been muted. The fishermen later recalled their pocket watch froze at exactly 11:47. No battery failure, no damage, yet the hands stood still. Only after they sailed several nautical miles away did the watch suddenly start ticking again, as if nothing had happened. Their story was dismissed as superstition, but decades later, scientific expeditions would arrive, and the strange phenomenon returned. In 1998, an international research team, led by a German scientist, decided to set foot on the island. They brought everything: GPS units, thermal cameras, magnetic sensors. The mission was clear: to prove it was all natural: geomagnetism, rare climate, or human illusion. On the first day, they set camp by the shore. The cameras captured normal footage, but at midnight, every device stopped recording. Not from dead batteries, not from technical failure. The memory cards were simply blank. The team's logs reveal that during their 48 hours on the island, they repeatedly lost their sense of time. One member wrote, "He sat down to rest for only a few minutes, yet when he stepped outside, the sun had already set." Another swore hours had passed, but his watch had only moved a few seconds. By the third day, they were forced to retreat. On the way back, they made a terrifying discovery. All their metal equipment had corroded in just a few days, damage that should have taken years. In the early 2000 seconds, a series of declassified U.S. Department of Defense documents revealed that the military had once planned to use the island as a testing base. Engineers reported phenomena described as localized temporal disturbances. Radar couldn't lock onto targets. Radios transmitted voices, stretched and distorted echoes of their own words, arriving seconds from the future. One senior officer even wrote, "This area does not conform to any physical laws we know. Continued exploitation could lead to consequences beyond prediction." Since then, the island has been completely restricted. No commercial maps mark its coordinates, and anyone who attempts to approach is warned or stopped. Fishermen from nearby coasts still pass down stories. They believe that centuries ago, the island was struck by the god of time. Ancient temple records mention the land where the sun's hand stops and men lose their way home. One old fisherman told a journalist, "My friend once sailed near the island. He was gone only a few hours, but when he came back, 7 years had passed." The tale sounds impossible, yet strangely, the man had indeed disappeared for years, returning unchanged while his friends and family had all grown old. Researchers have offered many theories. Extreme magnetism. The island may sit atop a geomagnetic anomaly that disrupts instruments and alters human perception of time. Energy fields. Some believe an invisible bubble bends light and sound, distorting the flow of time inside. Space-time rift. A bolder theory suggests the island is a leak in the fabric of the universe, where past, present, and future intersect. But so far, no study has gathered conclusive proof. Every expedition has ended incomplete. In 2013, a blurry video appeared on an underground forum. It showed a small group walking across the island. In one frame, the same person seemed to appear twice in the shot, only a few meters apart. The clip vanished quickly, the account deleted, but those who saw it insist. The island can replicate moments in time, duplicating human presence within it. Today, the island still lies silent in the ocean. No official map acknowledges it. Governments remain silent. And yet, news occasionally emerges of ships lost after straying too close. One chilling theory suggests that time on the island is non-linear. What feels like hours to us could be decades for those trapped there. If that's true, then the missing may still be alive, stuck in another branch of time, never to return. The Forbidden Island, a place science dares not touch, and legends cannot explain. It lingers as a void where time itself seems meaningless. The question remains, should humanity keep searching for answers, or let it fade forever into the fog of history? And if, one day, you saw a nameless white dot on the ocean map, would you dare to set foot on it?